morning, YouTube. I went on vacation. I left the camera at home, so then I got back, ended up getting the flu and being down for about 5 days, really. But we had a calf last night, so I got a tag made, and I'm gonna go see if it's a bull. Make it not a bull if it is a bull, and if it's a heifer, we're just gonna tag it and leave it be. What that is, it's a little rubber band that goes around the little bull satchel, and gently just puts pressure on it until it falls off. It doesn't really hurt them, it doesn't really bother them. I think it's the easiest way to do it. If they're a couple hours old, you don't have to fight them real hard, you don't have to hurt them, you don't have to put them in a chute. I mean, I think it's the best way to do it, but you can miss a testicle, and then you have a Uno commander, and that's never good either. So we'll see how this goes. So her mom's not the one I have to worry about. She's the other cows. Her mom's the back one there trying to get to him. I don't think she's very happy with me being out here right now, but he needs to be away from that hay feeder too. Those are two bred heifers, and that old girl with the white face, she had a heifer last year. I don't know what this mom's gonna do. I'd say we're gonna have to wait until we feed them, and we can get her in a corral and a calf outside, or a calf in a corral and her outside, because she's not going to let me tag it by myself. She's taking it to hide it. We got the cows fed. I'm on my way to look at a driveway extension and putting in a new culvert. Then we got to move the excavator up to the road so that we can get the lowboy to it, or make sure it's not froze to the ground or anything. Man, if it wouldn't rain for a couple days, we could get the rest of our fall tillage done. But I think there's rain in the forecast tomorrow. We need like 2 more days of decent weather and we could go. But it is what it is. It'll dry up eventually. Maybe think about spreading some fertilizer. Not real gung-ho about that, but it'd be less than we have to do in the spring, maybe. But take you along for the ride. Gotta go get the excavator up near the road so we can get the lowboy to it. On to the next, boys. It's just a long walk. We still got some stuff to do on this farm, but we gotta get this other job done because it's actually for a customer and not for us. We try to do the customer's work, you know, ones that pay bills, not our free work first, rather than, you know, taking time and doing this. But I want to get it prepared and ready to move so that tomorrow when we get a little bit of time we can just get it done real quick and moved on out of here. Well, this one's done, greased. Dad went to get a new pressure washer. Ours ended up breaking down and unrepairable. So this tractor's getting ready to come out. We're gonna wash it as soon as he gets back. We gotta move the gator. Then we're gonna get the other four-wheel drive in here and get the inside of it cleaned out, the radio fixed, and figure out why the air conditioner's not working. There's not much more that makes me happier than a nice clean cab. Oh yes, the best feeling in the world. Time to see if this old girl will start. 9150. Going in the shop for a little bit of maintenance. Well, she's ready for a good clean job. She probably needs wax. She ain't been waxed for a while, but still see it shine a little bit. Need to clean the cab, fix the radio, figure out why the air conditioner ain't working, grease the middle, the articulating joints. We just put a new U-joint in this thing in the front drive shaft. So we'll check that, make sure it's still tight. We did that probably, I don't know, 25, 30 hours ago. This tractor's are big horse. It pulls, well, it used to pull the bean drill, which is 30-foot Great Plains, which gets pretty heavy. And it pulls our ripper in the fall. And does a little bit of, you know, like turbo tilling or garden weaseling is what we call it. But, yeah. So, and we'll clean everything out and fix the radio, and I'll have to look it up to see for a service. I don't remember if it needs it or not, so we'll see. It needs a service. So we'll have to call Napa and get the filters for it. We usually go through Baines, but man, Napa's closer, and we really don't have anything to go to Crawfordsville for, so that's what we'll do. Well, I think I got it fixed. And this wire right here is the antenna. I think it just came out. Stock radio from like 1980 to, I don't know, 1989, 1990. Same age as me, bud. Still working strong. It's after lunch. We're going to put some hay out to the cows, and before we get back to cleaning the tractors. Plus, I'm not real motivated to clean out the tractors. It's not one of my favorite jobs, but it's got to be done. Time to move this auger over the other bin so that we can get feed out, or corn out, so that we can grind feed, because our feed wagon's empty. So this ought to be fun. That's some nasty, nasty stuff. We tried to turb it to keep it dry. Didn't work. See if we can not smoke semi. Semi. Got this all going. We'll move it over. Yep. I've moved into place. Now I just got to get everything else situated because we don't have power to this bin yet. So we still got to get the generators and crap out here. Oh. That'll be fun. I'll leave that chain on there for now. It'll be using it, I'm sure. Hey, just got done feeding the feeder cattle. The neighbors down the road are starting to calve now, and I help them whenever they calve. So my 9 and midnight checks start tonight. So stay tuned. There's going to be lots of baby calves and lots of cow births and a lot of cows coming up in the next month and a half. So it'll be entertaining, and vacation's over. Back to the real world. It's midnight. Let's go check some cattle. Checking heifers. These are bred heifers. There's 5 more to go. We got one right here. Little baby guy. Hi, buddy. He was born earlier today. And then there's another one over here. It's 8:31. Boy, she is pretty, isn't she? Whew, she's pretty. Her little calf. I don't know if this is a bull or a heifer. Calf. Hi, little buddy. But the people who own the ranch, they check at 3 o'clock and then at 6 o'clock in the morning. So every 3 hours these cows get checked. And right now they're just calving out heifers because that's the only thing that's due. But here, I think probably the end of the week, we'll have old cows in the other barn getting ready to calve. These guys will calve 110, I think. So until about the end of March, we'll be calving cows. What's really cool about these heifers is I calved them out 2 years ago. So these are some calves I actually helped calve out, and now I'm getting to see their calves. So I've helped these guys calve for about 3 years. You know, it's interesting. It's cool. Keeps me busy. Keeps me out of trouble. But this girl here, she's nice as can be. Just wants a head rub.